In this video, I'll be showing you how you can create proxy clips inside of Kdenlive for faster editing and working with 4K or 8K footage. Now, for those of you who don't know, proxy clips are essentially smaller renders or lower resolution renders of your videos that are used for faster playback to manage heavier clips on your timeline without any lags or delays. You can switch back and forth between the low resolution footage and the high resolution footage. So enough with the theoretical, let's jump right into it. So inside of Kdenlive here, I have 4K clips on my timeline, and as you can see, I'm not getting real-time playback. It's a bit laggy. It does go up a bit. Now, of course, I'm doing a screen capture and I'm recording audio, but still the playback is slow. So to fix this, we can use proxy clips. To activate your proxy clips, you would normally just grab your clips inside of the project bin, right-click on it, and then go down to proxy clips. But it's grayed out, and this is because we first have to activate our proxy clips. Now, there are two ways to enable the proxy clips. One of them is per project, and this is by going to the menu bar inside of File, down to Project Settings, and then switching over to the Proxy tab. And in here, we can check on proxy clips. This will allow us to create proxies for this current project. You can also auto-generate proxy clips for both videos and images. You can set the size that will trigger the proxy. So in other words, if you don't want to create proxy clips for your 1080p footage, but only your 4K footage, you could set the dimensions in here, and whenever you import your footage, only the 4K footage will auto-generate proxies. You can also set the size of the proxies, and lastly, you can choose the encoding profile. Now, if you don't know which of all of these options to choose from, you can click on this little button next to the dropdown, and this is going to allow you to compare the performance of the different profiles. So simply click on Test Proxy Profiles. Once the test is done, you can compare the different profiles based on render time and file size. So in my case, the fastest proxy profile would be the X264, and we get the details at the bottom here for that profile. And the lightest one would also be the X264, but I chose to go with the ProRes regardless. Anyway, so we can close out of this, pick the profile that matches your needs, and then press OK. From there, we can right-click on our clips inside of the project bin and go to Proxy Clips. Kdenlive will then render out proxy clips for them, and once it's done, it's going to put this little P over here with the yellow box around it, and this lets you know that you're working with a proxy. So if I play back on the timeline again, we should get real-time playback. You can see here, much better, much smoother. And we can start doing minor adjustments in our cuts, etc., etc. To switch on and off your proxies, just right-click on them and then turn on and off the proxy clip. That's simple. We're back to full resolution, okay? Now, the other way to turn on your proxy clips is to go inside of the menu bar, inside of Settings, go down to Configure Kdenlive, go to the Proxy Clips tab over here, and now you can enable proxy clips. Enabling proxy clips here is going to affect future projects. You can see here they say it at the top that these are the default settings for new projects. To edit the parameters of the current project, use the project settings, what we just did. You can also set it to auto-generate, choose the profile, the dimensions, etc., etc. Once you're done, click on Apply and then OK. And now your future projects will have the proxy option enabled, and you can choose to turn it on and off whenever you want. Again, this is a great option for your rough cut, your fine cut even, and when you're working with 4K or 8K footage on a lower end machine or in general. Alright then, I have a Ko-fi link down in the description for those of you who'd like to support the channel. You can click on this playlist here to learn more about Kdenlive, or this playlist to learn more about Friction. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.